And now the Shports Talk Sick and Tired Report for the players who desperately need to visit the peace and tranquility of Massage MV.
Hi everyone, I'm Triston Sanders and it's time for this week's Sick and Tired Report. Los Angeles Dodgers third baseman Nomar Garciaparra hasn't played a game since injuring his hand in a Grapefruit League game in early March. An MRI revealed that Nomar suffered a microfracture in a bone in his hand and he's in no condition to resume playing. Coach Joe Torre says Nomar will need a minor league rehab assignment when he is ready. A little bit of deja vu as Indians catcher Victor Martinez limped out of the opening game for the second season in a row, and there's no telling when he will fully recover. Martinez strained his left hamstring while running bases in the second inning of Monday's game against the Chicago White Sox. So if you have him on your team, just keep that in mind. Even if he starts, you'll need to keep an eye on that injury. And the New York Mets are hurting with their number 2 pitcher Pedro Martinez out with a strained left hamstring. Pedro left Tuesday's game against the Marlins during the 4th inning and is expected to be out for some time. That's it for this week's Sick and Tired Report. I'll see you next week.
Hi, this is Bobby Cox with the Atlanta Braves, and you're watching Sports Talk on WCTV.
Hello there, you fantasy baseball fans. I'm Rob Shaw in sunny Orlando, Florida, site of the spring training facility of the Atlanta Braves. And the Braves right now are very busy getting ready to try to win the NL East. And I bet you fantasy baseball managers are pretty busy right now getting ready for your drafts. I'll tell you what, I have 3 guys to mention for the Atlanta Braves that you should definitely take note of. Mr. Pendleton, thanks for taking the time with us. And just tell us about what you see so far out of Matt Diaz. He seems to be tearing the ball right now in spring.
Well, he is. That's the Matt Diaz we know. He's since he's gotten here day one, he's been a hitter, and he's in all honesty, he's done great improving his defense out there. On defense, he's become one of our better defensive outfielders out there. But his offense is something that the way he swings the bat is not something I teach a young kid, but he's very successful with that style of his, I'll call it.
Mark Teixeira now going to be there for a full season. What could fans expect out of Mark Teixeira with the Atlanta Braves for a whole 162 games?
Well, I'm hoping about 40 and 130 out of him, somewhere in that neighborhood, hitting 300 plus. As we saw in the half season last year, Mark, there's a reason why Mark is touted and people love his offense and defense. He's won Gold Gloves, and he hits the ball the ballpark and hits for average. He drives and runs, and that's what you need out of a switch hitting number 4 hitter. As a hitting coach, I couldn't ask for more.
For fantasy baseball fans looking for that sleeper pick, we hear Jared Jurgens mentioned like crazy. Who are some guys that maybe are good sleepers for fantasy baseball, putting up good statistics?
Well, I don't know. That's kind of tough.
I guess you're into the whole reality thing, trying to win ball games.
Yeah, I don't know much about fantasy baseball at all, believe it or not. But Jurgens might be a good pick for somebody, but I don't know. I'm looking at our ball club. I'm not really looking past who might be the sleeper here. I'm hoping they're all, everybody knows them all, and they all go out and do what they're supposed to do.
Do you remember when you were playing, people getting involved with fantasy baseball, maybe some saying to you, hey man, you're on our team, keep it up?
I have heard them say that, and I'm like, okay, I got this team to worry about. Your team, nothing personal, but it's not that big a deal to me.
They're not paying your salary.
No, this one right here is the one I definitely have to worry about.
People want to know, you might not be into fantasy sports, but a lot of people are. What numbers, what can we expect? You had a stolen base the other day. Are we going to see some steals from you? What are you able to offer fantasy managers across the country?
I don't know. I can promise I'll swing. I won't walk much, and I know those are fantasy points, so I don't walk a whole lot. So don't draft me.
But who should we draft on this team? You got Teixeira looking very solid. Chipper Jones, when he's healthy, one of the best in the game. You got a team that's stacked with stars.
We do got a team stacked with stars. You go with the veterans, the Smoltzes and the Chippers and the Texas, and then you go with the young guys, Francoeur, McCann. It's a great mix. We're really excited. Sleeper pick for a pitcher is Jared Jurgens.
That's what I've been saying all day. Thanks. Finally some confirmation. This guy's it was a little risky trading away Edgar Renteria, but he could have big impacts. Well, this is Matt Diaz. I'm Rob Shaw. We'll see you next time.